Hey guys! Today is an exciting day because I am here with my 2018 fall trip announcement. It's also exciting because if you are watching this right as it posts, then I am already at the airport getting ready to go to Florida. Fingers crossed none of these hurricanes out there mess that up, but knock on wood, I should be at the airport right now preparing to go to Florida, or already on my way to Florida, or already in Florida if you're watching this relatively close to when I post it. So obviously we're on our way to Florida today, and we are going to be in Florida from September 14th through September 23rd. So we get a little over a week in Florida, and we're planning to do obviously Halloween Horror Nights. That's the main reason why we go in fall. But we've got Halloween Horror Nights, we've got some new Disney stuff that we've never done before. We've got some exciting stuff on Universal property that we've never done before. And we're finding time to fit in Howl-O-Scream in there. So more about that in a bit. I'm always excited to go on this trip. However, this year is especially exciting because Jeff and Mike will both be back with me again this year. So we had an awesome time together in 2016, and then we were supposed to all be together in 2017. And if you've been around for the daily vlogs, then you know why I was solo last year. So this is a very exciting trip for all of us to be back together, having a great time, and enjoying Orlando. So I want to talk about some of our plans, and you'll notice that this trip is going to be a little bit different than the past 2 years. So I want to discuss that. I want to discuss obviously Halloween Horror Nights and some new things that we're doing this trip that we've never done before. So, biggest difference that you're going to notice in this trip versus previous years is that we are, as of right now, not doing Disney on this trip. I know, everyone just went, ooh! But as of right now, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay that way, we do not plan to be in a Disney theme park during this trip. We will still be on Disney property at a certain point, mainly because of cost. So as you guys know, I am an annual pass holder. My pass is good through September, and I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to renew for the next year. However, Mike and Jeff do not have annual passes. And 2 years ago when we did this trip, Mike still had days left on a 7-day no expiration ticket that he bought when I was still living in Orlando. They don't offer that anymore. You cannot buy a no expiration ticket anymore. So to get the discount, you pretty much have to be there for a long period of time. And we would only be looking at about 2 days in the parks. Did not seem worth the cost to pay for both Jeff and Mike to get into the parks on this trip. So we have opted against it and have instead put that money toward getting Rush of Fear with Express for Halloween Horror Nights this year. So I'll talk about more of that in a moment. But we're not going to the parks, but we still have some Disney plans that are on Disney property. And I have not entirely ruled out the fact that I might go running into Magic Kingdom because we'll be in that area, and I might just leave Jeff and Mike in one of those fancy hotels and run off into Magic Kingdom to ride the People Mover and Halloween shop. I have not ruled out that possibility quite yet. So I'm gonna leave the rest of the details on that for the future. If you follow me on social media, you'll get a little sneak peek of what we're doing. So there will be a few Disney vlogs when I release this trip in the new year, but it won't be the full long trip like I had the past 2 years. It's gonna be a little abbreviated version, but everything that we're doing at Disney is stuff that we've never done before. So that is cool, that is fun. We also are going to do Volcano Bay for the first time. So we just haven't had that happen yet. We haven't been able to make that happen. So on this trip, we're actually gonna add Volcano Bay to our annual passes for Universal because we are keeping our Universal annual passes, and we're gonna do Volcano Bay for the first time. So I'm super excited for that. We'll be on Universal property, so it seems like it just makes sense to get the Volcano Bay pass and just go in as we please. So Volcano Bay, that's gonna be a first. We are staying at 2 different Universal resorts. We are splitting our time. So we will not be on Disney property this time, we'll just be on Universal property. We have multiple different special guests that we are planning to meet up with during this trip. I feel like pretty much everyone in the universe is going to Florida during this. Oh, I haven't even said my dates. I'm gonna leave that in there so you know at what point I realized, but I'm gonna go back and film that now. Just so you can laugh at how long it took me to realize I hadn't said my date. So we are splitting our time on Universal property between 2 different resorts, and pretty excited about both of those. 6 days of Halloween Horror Nights. It was only gonna be 5 because we were gonna do the 14th, 15th, 16th of opening weekend, the 20th and 21st of the second weekend, but then they added the 19th. So we're getting 6 days of Halloween Horror Nights. As I told Mike and Jeff, I'm like, you guys don't have to do 6 days, but I'm gonna be there all 6 days. So you do as you please. I'm gonna be there all 6 days. So super excited about that, and it even makes our passes better value because now we get 6 days of Express, not just 5. So then at the end of the trip, we are actually getting a rental car and driving from Orlando to Tampa to meet up with the crew to go to Howl-O-Scream, because what I haven't talked about yet is we are going somewhat on our own to Halloween Horror Nights this year. If you guys have been around for a while, you know my crew, Brittany, Kyle, and Jordan. They've been my best friends for 6 years now. Kyle didn't go last year just for money reasons, and then this year, Brittany and Jordan, it's their first year. They're coming up on their 1-year anniversary of being married, and they're trying to conserve some money as well. So they, as of now, have decided to skip Halloween Horror Nights this year. So there will be no Horror Nights crew with us as far as that goes, but we're gonna meet with them and do Howl-O-Scream because Howl-O-Scream is much cheaper. It was $50 for 2 tickets for Mike and I total. $50 total because they were doing a deal. So much cheaper to do Howl-O-Scream. So we're gonna meet up with them and do the last night of the trip at Howl-O-Scream with that crew. So I'm very excited to hang out with them there. Sad that they're not gonna do Halloween Horror Nights this year, but I understand it's getting more and more expensive, and basically to do Stay and Scream you have to renew your annual pass as well. So it's that hidden cost of the annual pass that's really hindering them coming back. Also, Brittany's not really that into the 80s, so this year is not her jam. Whereas I am super excited for this year. Brittany's like, 80s. So we'll have fun together at Howl-O-Scream. We got Halloween Horror Nights. We've got Universal resorts. Obviously we're gonna go to Universal some of the days probably. Definitely gonna get some more Voodoo Donuts. We've got Volcano Bay. We've got Howl-O-Scream. We've got special guests that those are definitely gonna stay a surprise. And then of course we have all my Halloween Horror Nights friends who will be spoopy people scaring in the fog. I think I know of someone in every scare zone except for Twisted Traditions, which there's always a chance I know someone, I just haven't caught that they're in there yet. I know of people in Seeds of Extinction and Carnival. So if I have people who watch my vlogs who are in something other than Seeds or Carnival, let me know. The hype is real. The scare zone sets look awesome. Ready to be there. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet. I've got my alien bling on, my alien mood ring. I am ready. And don't worry, I'm gonna have Halloween Horror Nights themed nails before I go. So that brings me to, if you're going to be there, if you're going to be at Universal or Halloween Horror Nights between September 14th and September 21st, make sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know your trip dates or what dates you're going to be there. I don't try to plan official meetups just because we're pretty go on this trip, and so it's hard to schedule meeting up with everybody who wants to say hello. But if you do see us out in the fog or in the parks, feel free to come say hi. We don't bite, although we might feed you to the vampires in Vamp 85. I make no promises. I'm always happy to say hello and put a face to the screen name of people who comment on my videos all the time. So definitely let me know if you're gonna be there just so that I can kind of get an idea of who I might be meeting during this trip. So I think that covers everything. We're gonna have hopefully an amazing trip. Really excited to get to see all my spoopy friends scaring people, all my Halloween Horror Nights family of fellow fans who I see in Stay and Scream or in the fog every year. Looking forward to seeing all of you guys. Looking forward to hopefully meeting some of you and riding roller coasters and water rides and eating delicious food, and it's just the best. I'm so excited. So just in case you haven't been around, this channel announcement is not only a trip announcement, but it's a channel schedule announcement. And that is that when I go on this trip, I take a legitimate YouTube vacation. It's one of, I think, 2 times a year that I actually halt uploading or doing anything on my channel. So I will be on YouTube vacation from posting this video until I return. So there will not be a weekly vlog for the next 2 weeks, and there will not be a video next Friday. So my plan right now is to return on September 26th, which is a Wednesday, and my plan is to return with my Halloween Horror Nights teaser, so a montage video, and then I'm gonna start right into my Halloween Horror Nights content on the 28th, if all goes well. So that's my plan as of now. That might change, but there will not be a vlog on my channel up until then, and I might respond to comments on like some downtime in the hotel room, but if not, I'm not ignoring you guys. I still love you. I will respond when I get back home. So we'll see. Sometimes I have spare time, but I will, however, still be on social media because I can't not be. So I'll be on Twitter and Instagram sharing thoughts on houses, pictures from the trip, and most likely Insta stories from the trip as well. So by all means, follow me on those places. It's just DiscoLiz, just like the channel. Get a little teaser for the content that's gonna come out in October and early next year. I think that's gonna wrap things up for today, but I will see you again after Halloween Horror Nights. Ooh, I can't believe it's already here. So, all right guys, see you soon. Bye.